Hi friends, and welcome back to Booked with Juby. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to take a look at the Gryffindor Harry Potter 20th Anniversary Edition books. I personally am a Gryffindor, so I'm super excited about this. However, I love all the houses, and if you haven't already seen my other videos, make sure you check out the playlist on my channel because I go through every single house book editions. So if this one's not yours, okay, let's start with Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Obviously, this is the first book. This is the first Gryffindor edition. I got them in hardcover. You can also get them in a soft cover. I'm collecting these. My husband started doing this for me a few years ago, and I've been collecting them ever since. One of the reasons I love this collection so much, though, is how neat and pretty they are. Like, look at that sprayed edge. Come on. It's gorgeous. And then each house obviously has its own colors. So, you know, red for Gryffindor, yellow for Hufflepuff, green for Slytherin, and blue for Ravenclaw. So it's just, they're all beautiful, and they really did a good job doing each house edition. All right, let's get to it. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That's the back. It's a little damaged a little bit. A little sad, but it's okay. I'll live. It's the opening page there. We got the Gryffindor logo. And we got the contents. Just really a pretty edition of the book. Each book has a little different introduction at the beginning. So this one is the first one, so it's an introduction. So Gryffindor, an introduction. You might belong in Gryffindor, where dwell the brave at heart. Their daring, nerve, and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. The Sorting Hat. There's Godric Gryffindor, and then they have it like making Gryffindors proud, house founder Godric Gryffindor, just a little information about each one. And I won't go into the whole thing because that would be like an hour-long video, but they just talk about the house relic, house ghost, all sorts of things. And then each one also comes with a map of Hogwarts. So neat, so beautiful. Okay, and then we'll go into the second book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now see, this is where it switches up and does the red, which is so pretty because that way you can stack them. So you have multiple ways you can stack them. You can stack them like this, which is the way I like to do it, or you could just go sprayed edges because that's stunning too. But I don't know, there's something about that like alternating color, just gorgeous. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Again, it's got like a nice print on the front there. There's the back, the side, and then again we got our Gryffindor logo, and every single one's different. It matches the front here. Again, our table of contents. Gryffindor. So this one, but for an outstanding act of true Gryffindor daring, Harry Potter wouldn't have made it back to Hogwarts for a second year. Locked in his room by the Dursleys for ruining their dinner party, it looks as though he may be heading for a year spent eating cold soup and rattling the bars on his bedroom window. And it's kind of, each book starts off like this, has little information about it. Again, it's got that beautiful map. And then the third book, and this one's actually one of my favorites. It's always like change which one's my favorite, to be honest with you. Like, I'm sure all you Harry Potter fans are also the same. Like, I have books that I'm like, oh no, this one's my favorite. Just kidding, that one's my favorite. I don't know. I really like Sirius Black. I always have. This one's scary though. I don't know, like it kind of goes from like light, scary. I mean, as a kid anyway, I thought it was scary. Actually, that's not true. It wasn't until I do too. There's the front for us. There's the side, back, beautiful sprayed edge. It's just, oh, and they feel so nice, guys. Like, I just love them. There we go. Again, we got our contents. And then this one starts off with, the hallmark of a true Gryffindor is having the courage not only to bend the rules, but to break them. So it's no surprise that this house has had more than its fair share of troublemakers. The Marauders map comes into Harry's possession in his 3rd year at Hogwarts, courtesy of 2 notorious the Weasley twins, who aren't going to stand by and see Harry excluded from visits to Hogsmeade, just because he doesn't have a signed permission form. Also talks about this, where we also get the time turner, which is really neat. And again, got a lovely map of Hogwarts. Okay, so the 4th book, Goblet of Fire. I know this one's probably one of the least liked books. I liked it though. I mean, I'm really biased though. I like every single one. But I know out of all of them, this one's sometimes everyone's least favorite. I thought this one was really good, but it's also really sad because Cedric. Why Cedric? There's the front for us again. Again, we got our Gryffindor. Contents. All right. As the torrents of flame shoot up into the sky from the jaws of 4 enormous dragons, Harry Potter knows the trial by fire awaits him in the first task of the Triwizard Tournament. Then we got the map. Perfect. All right, the next book, Order of the Phoenix. I love this book. I know I keep saying this, but this one, I just really like this one. I don't know, there's something about it. Sometimes you forget how thick these boys are. Like, they start getting pretty long towards the end. Beautiful, just stunning. There's our contents again. Okay, oh cool. This is where you see the clock. Pain sears through the hand of Harry Potter as he scratches the parchment the words, "I must not tell lies," using not ink but his own blood. This barbarous punishment assigned by Professor Umbridge is a lesson he has no need to learn. For Harry is a Gryffindor and a staunch defender of the truth. And the truth is that Lord Voldemort has returned. And again, we got these beautiful maps. What I am noticing compared to some of the other books, and if you've watched my other videos to see, they don't have as long of intros as some of the other ones for Gryffindor. So I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but a little bit staunchy, not gonna lie. Okay, next one, Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince. This one's also a beautiful classic. And look at that red, just stunning. Like, you can't, and the yellow, I don't know. They did a really good job. Like, they're just beautiful additions. Contents again. Okay. As Dumbledore raises his arms to welcome all back at the start of the year, whispers sweep across the Great Hall as students glimpse his blackened, shriveled hand, little knowing this injury is a symbol of their headmaster's courage and the great sacrifice that is to come. This book is heartbreaking. It's so funny because these are obviously children's books, or they're meant for young adults or young children. But, you know, she kind of wrote them as we were growing up with them, so the content kind of matured with us as they were coming out. And it takes on some pretty deep and dark subjects. And I didn't know that the first time I read through Harry Potter. I was just like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. And now I'm like the biggest fan, but also just heartbreaking. And then of course the last book, Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows. Again, we're back to the black. Back for us. Just really, all these are so gorgeous. Contents. Okay. With enormous hands, Hagrid lifts Harry up from the forest floor and cradles him gently in his arms. It seems their relationship has come full circle since Hagrid delivered baby Harry to the Dursley front doorstep. Okay, want to make me cry? It's fine. There's the Sword of Gryffindor. And again, the map. Wow, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Out of all of them that I've gone through so far, this one has had the least amount of extra content. There's definitely been more content in the other house books, so interesting that Gryffindor got the least amount when I would say it's probably the most popular, and obviously that's because Harry's a Gryffindor, but it doesn't mean the other houses aren't great too, and it doesn't matter which house you're in because each has amazing characteristics and traits, even Slytherin. So I don't know. It kind of makes me a little sad that they didn't do more for the Gryffindor because I am a Gryffindor and I would have liked to see a little bit more information, but still love the addition. So here's another look at it for y'all. Just beautiful. Okay, and as I did in the other videos, I have a really special gift from my husband. He got me all the Fossil Harry Potter house collection watches. So I'm just going to show you guys it really quickly. So I really, really love these watches. They're really beautiful. I'll never wear them. I really just bought them, or my husband got them for me because he's a lovely man, to go with my, little Harry Potter book collection and just be really neat. The cool thing about these Fossil watches is that they were a limited edition. So this one's number 484 out of 7,348 watches in the world, which is really neat. It's also cool because they come with an authentic official certificate. So it's their certificate of authenticity. So that's really neat. And then each tin is also really cool. It's like the Harry Potter, got each house on them. And then I have each one because again, my husband's a lovely man. So I'll just show you that. It's the Gryffindor. And each one goes with the house. It has like the lion on it. It's got the house colors. It's got everything to do with the house, which is really cool. Oh, this is beautiful. Just the inside there. Honestly, they're just really nice watches, and I'm really thankful that I was able to get them. And they're neat that it was such a small collection. Just feels kind of like, I don't know, just really special. So I really like that. Well, that's all we have time for today, guys. Let me know which house you're in. I'm a Gryffindor. Are you in a different house? Do you like Harry Potter? Who is your favorite character? Which is your favorite book? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk everything Harry Potter with you all. And I love you all so much. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notifications to get all the notifications. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, it's Booked with Juby, or on YouTube, Booked with Juby. Love you all. Bye.